Hello. How are you this evening? Okay, so we're going, we're going a little trancy tonight, and we're sticking to a scale that's one of my favorites. Some call it the Phrygian Dominant Scale, also known as what is it? The Hijaz Maqam from Middle Eastern descent. There, a little bit different because they've got some quarter tones and stuff in there. But it's also the fifth mode of harmonic minor. So if I play a C harmonic minor and nothing happens, oh my god, it'll be like. But if we started on the G, and it's got some really interesting properties because you've got like major chords in weird places and minor chords in weird places. Like you've got a major flat 2 and a minor 7 and a minor 4. It's really interesting. Yeah. Anyways, I like it. I'm going to do a tune in it. I have a couple of things that I'm going to definitely include in this, though. I'm going to start it with a weird cloud of noises and have it just kind of coalesce into a thing. And then at some point, I'm probably going to change to 3/4 time once the groove kind of starts and the bass drum starts and stuff. So, but I'm going to lay down this little bass line first. Oh, the Spire. The Spire. I have a love-hate relationship with the Spire. Spire sounds amazing. The Spire completely wrecks my CPU performance. Yeah, so it normally sits there around 25, 28%, and one instance of Spire playing a monophonic bass line, and it cranks up to like 40, 42. Like, what? One synth? Pretty lame, Millhouse. Just saying. But it does sound good. I don't know. Maybe we should just substitute it for something else, like the Legend. This is entirely a Legend-ish sound right now, to be honest. Fatty 3-oscillator mono synth bass. Easy peasy. I like that sound, but I've used it a number of times. Now, the one thing that the Legend doesn't have always, I think you can actually do it, is unison. Yeah, I think if you flip it over, we got a unison mode going on someplace in here. Where you at? Where you at, unison? Peanut butter range. Oh, pitch bend. That makes more sense. Detune spread for there. Here. Duh. Yeah. It's got a unison mode, so we can do this thing, and then we can like do a spread and a little bit of detune. A little bit more decay on the filter. A little bit more cutoff. Yeah, that's a little farty down there. I don't know, man. The Spire just sounded better. It's louder, for one thing. The thing's always loud. So, yeah, we could crank volume up. Add another oscillator. That's better. Just a just the tiniest bit of release. Does this skip? Yes, it does. Very nice. There we go. A little bit more cushy. Okay. Okay, enough of this. I should have been a B natural. I don't know the scale that I'm wanting to write in. It's terrible. Go up there. Okay, and then like that, and then that's a 4-measure blobber. Right. Okay, so that's a thing. And then we're going to color him dark red, because he is the first base. The first base gets to be burgundy. Congratulations on your burgundy. We could have a little bit of delay on this guy. Not a ton, just a little. No reverb. Oh. Yeah, little 3/16 delay. I almost said inch. 3/16 inch delay. Yes, that delay is 3/16 of an inch wide. Insert lungs. Open lungs. Insert creativity juice. Okay, I need a strange amorphous cloud of textures, and I can think of no better place than grain. Rhythmic FX probably. There's not a ton of patches in here, but we could do something interesting. Sounds like a cymbal. It is. That's actually really cool. Definitely I may fart with that sound a little bit though and tweak it and make it more interesting. At the very least, it's going to get my favorite effect. And I don't mean the Tal chorus. Oh, okay. Well, before we go any further, live stream 9/6/20. And this is like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of an ambient sort of a thing. God, I don't even know. I just put a random thing there. Just so it vaguely, tickles the memory a little bit. Let's see here. That's nice. Actually, I might just like time stretch that. Just drag the whole thing way out, and then put some sort of noodling around it. Some sort of like super simple triangle wave noodling synth. But first of all, the Valhalla Supermassive is my official favorite effect right now. Right now, maybe not later. But this thing is ridiculous, and for a free plugin, holy shnikes. Everybody should have this in their toolkit if they don't. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you're into that kind of thing. If you're into like, oh, if I put this thing on this thing, it will turn it into an ambient pad instantly. Oh. Yes, it's very nice. Yes. Oh, why? No, why you gotta do the thing? Okay. All right. So let's get some noodly synths going in here. Could go ultra simple here. But I'll tell you, I really, really like, generally speaking, I like the sound of Antidote for pretty much everything. But I always use it as like a sawtooth, like basic, not basic, but basic sawtooth, like old school analog sounding synth. But this. Count off. There it is. Just some noodles. Noodles. That's all it's going to be. Obviously, key tracking, we want that on. And I want key tracking on the filter, like, substantially. Let's try 0 envelope for now. Hey, what's going on, Yvonne? How's it? How's life? How's your brain? Yeah, I was looking on the Reason store today. And I don't know, man. I can't pull the trigger on Friction until I think my software purchase this month is going to be upgrading to like Ozone 9 Advanced, and like actually get my shit together for an album and start churning out tracks and getting it done, doing the work. I've been avoiding it. A friend of mine had a really good suggestion, and he's like, "Well, do like an album that's half synthwave and half ambient, and just have like a part 1, part 2." I'm like, "That's a good idea. It's a really good idea." So I don't know. I'm gonna look into some different stuff. This is not what I. This is really not what I was looking for, to be honest. This particular sound. First of all, maybe make it legato with just a little bit of glide. 4 milliseconds is not enough. See, there's clearly still an envelope going on in here. And it's literally taking all of that out of there. See, each time, pew, there's an envelope hitting. And I don't understand because it's all the way down. Mod envelope. Yeah, okay. Let's do something a little bit more drastic here. Let's just reset this puppy. Legato, a little bit of glide. And we're looking at a sine triangle wave. That's a little more like it. Get rid of the pop. Yeah, filter isn't going to do much on this because it's basically a sine wave. So, yeah, no. It's a little bit more of the triangle wave that I'm looking for. Okay, let's just noodle around and see what happens. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do this bass line early, just so I kind of have a little bit of a groove to play with here. Oh, wrong key, sir. Okay, here we go. Just little things. Okay, well that needs to be corrected because I played some B flats in there. Let's just look for B flats. Look, there's one. I mean two. I mean, yeah. Yeah, no B flats allowed. No B flats allowed, dumbass. Okay. Any more B flats? No. Is this one? That one's clear. Okay, cool. Sweet. Rock on, Beavis. Alright, now let's get rid of that bass line. Ploink. Ploink. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's loop this and let's tweak this sound a little bit and see what we got going on there, right? I don't know if I want any sustain. You know what? That would probably help. Stop it. Oh, there's some funky notes in there. What the hell was that? Okay, so G, F, E flat, D, C, B, A flat. That's right. There. That should be an A flat. There's your problem. Okay. Sound. count. That's better. I'd like to time stretch this whole thing, but the opposite direction. I'd like to just make all of those a little bit quicker. That would be sort of entertaining. So then the whole thing starts with this cloud. Ambient cloud. Oh, I just duplicated that whole track? Madness. And then it just trails off into the bass line. We need a little bit more stuff up here, though. And I really don't know what that's going to be. Let's look for some interesting clangy bell effects in various synths. Who's got good clangy bell effects? I'm sure Nostromo does. Poly textures? Maybe textures, maybe so, yes. Oh. This thing is a font of trippy sounds. Interesting. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Okay. Add to the ambient cloud. There's the ambient cloud. The whole thing is just going to get turned down. stuff. And then stuff will happen. And it'll be great. It'll be the best stuff ever. I need a better kick drum. If this is going to be a full-on psychedelic ambient kind of a sound, we need that good fat kick drum sound. Yes, if it were happening in space. Space. Everything has to sound like it's happening in space. Everything. Anyways, yeah, let's see here. Where there's like a good, you can just do a thing. You can do a really easy, let's just throw down a quick pattern. Okay. Okay. Me like. That's good. Nah. It's got some thunder to it. This sounds like a job for Expanse. Actually, wait, I could just go in where? There? Here? Somewhere? I don't know what I'm looking for. This thing? Sort of. Kind of? Kind of? Yeah, sort of. Where's my bender range? Where's my bender range? Can't find my bender range. What up with that? Where my bender range? Need my bender range. Seriously. Am I blind? I must be blind. Arpeggiator? No. Nothing. Nothing here. Nothing there. EQ, is it in the effects or something weird like that? No. What the hell? Wouldn't it just be like right there? Oh. Okay, that's weird. Let's go like a fifth up and down. Actually, let's go a fourth down. That's cool. But we're going to change those. That's cool. How about the mod wheel does the filter? How about that? Or does it? That's a negatory, good buddy. Mod wheel. And that's going to go to the filter. No, not envelope. Filter cutoff. There. That guy. Okay. And then an amount. Blurf. A bunch. Okay, now let's take the cutoff down pretty far here. And let's start it over again. And let's record some mod wheel. Okay, that's nifty. That doesn't seem like that worked that time. What the bastard? There it goes. Didn't re-trigger the automation lane or something unless you hit stop and restart it. Happens. I think that's just a feature of MIDI data. Let's join those puppies. Needs a little more speed. Sounds good there. Oh, now what kind of drums should we use? Maybe just like straight 909, old school sounding. What else we got? I mean, we got a lot. We got that weird freak, which is really interesting, to be honest. Where is my 909? I'm clearly blind and I'm just missing it. This guy, yeah. Want to bother with the 909? I kind of don't. I kind of want to just use something different, something unique. But I don't know what. I don't know what to use. That's the problem. I actually looked in the Reason store today for like, this drum instrument will fix all of your problems with creativity. And nothing like that existed. And it was really upsetting. That's a weirdly useless kit. I don't know. Maybe we should try umph number 1. This guy. The master section? No. To be honest, I don't usually do much in the master section other than throw ozone on it. Yeah, use it for actual mastering and stuff for the most part. I don't really do much else. Oh, it's Bobby Rutz. No, it's just the choices right now of drum sounds. Like, you can spend, an hour finding drum sounds, and, like, that's just bad TV. And I hate it. I can't stress enough how much I hate it. No, nothing. I'm just looking for some hi-hats and a snare. Let's just do this manually. Screw this noise. Let's find a snare, first of all. Or we can make one. We could always synthesize one. That'd be kind of entertaining. Yeah, I could do that. Scratch my stubble on the microphone. There's my new hi-hat. Now I have to get the plague out of my microphone. Oh no. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do output 3 and 4 on this guy. We'll do a mixed channel, right? We'll start ourselves some mixed channels here, right? And we'll just call this guy like he's the snare. So we're gonna call him the snare, right? Because he's the snare. And then we're gonna take that there 3 and 4, and we're gonna go into their mixed channel. You know what's gonna happen? The mixed channel's gonna turn purple. Ain't sweet, ain't it? And then we're gonna put some distortion and shit on this thing. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a stupid thing here. I'm going to do this, and then this, and then this, and then I'm just going to do this. Because I want to hear this. That's all. I just want to hear it while I do stuff. Welcome to Barely a Snare Drum. But that's okay, because we're going to put a little thing on it. Let's do this. Isn't there like a snare, like smusher? Yeah, this guy. Or was it this guy? Or was it this guy? No, I think it was the first one. Just give it a little crunch. Is there like a nice happy gated snare thing? And then we can just do gate enable. I don't want no pre-delay. Okay, yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah. Maybe we should just actually put a little bit of snare, like, here. I don't even know if it's going to sound decent. Oh well, we'll soon find out. Okay. Actually, I kind of like it. It's cool. It needs to be turned up because it ain't loud enough. You know what I mean? 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 I play from beginning for benefit of new audience members. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Everything is random. We could do that. We could also just crank the gain up, the actual gain. certainly tolerable. It's kind of a mandatory in one of my tunes. I need to have the stereo hand clap from the Thor. I think I'm gonna muffle this one though. I'm gonna do a thing to this. Let's do the same kind of thing. We're just gonna do like a literal one measure thing. Oh, just record already, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that, but then... Yeah, go into E mode. Getting those mids. Those motherfucking mids out. Ew, gross tinniness. DRM. The winner. We'll use that later. Hi-hats. No, you know what? Strings. Because I want to do a little string pad thingy that starts up like right there. Yeah. Pick your poison. Doesn't really matter. Somebody name a synth. Go. Not seeing any synths. I don't go any farther until somebody names a synth. That I own. So here we are at an impasse. Okay, the rhythmic drum machine it is. No, I'm just kidding. How about like... It really doesn't matter. I mean, what would be a quick and easy one would be like the Tal Juno. But there are some nifty sounding pads too. One could use a nice pad instead of just trying to sound like strings. This sounds like a job for... I actually don't know. Maybe Parsec. Here's another one that I don't use nearly enough. Bowed string thing. I'm not going to keep the sound. Nope. Not what I wanted. Let's try it. I've been streaming less. Yeah, because of work, basically. What the smeg happened to my first G, yo? Where's my G at? Who took my... Oh, it's over there. That makes sense. Yeah, I wanted it over there. That totally makes sense. You know, some people... work is going okay. Yeah, it's... You know what? what's frustrating, what's the most frustrating thing for me about my job is when you try to present something really engaging and entertaining to students, and they just don't want to do anything. They're just like meh. So yeah, already second week of school, and some kids are doing nothing, and it kind of just makes me sad. I'm like, you literally, like, there's an entire world open to you. Here's the door. I'm showing you, and you're just like, eh. I'd rather watch videos on Fortnite. You know, motherfuck. What do you do about that? There's nothing you can do about that, plain and simple. And if I were their age, I would probably feel the same way. Like, but that still, it just kills me a little bit each time. And I'm 21 years in. So you talk about like, oh well, then change your career. I would lose like probably maybe six figures in retirement savings at this point. That I've paid in. You know, it's my pension. I mean, we pay 10% of our salary into the pension. So yeah, I know that's true. I mean, honestly, if I get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, that's, I'm taking the slow road here, but it's getting there, and I do want to start doing like some actual tutorial videos and stuff like that. So that'll probably help too. I just need to get off my ass and actually do stuff, because I feel like there is a gulf of like Reason basic tutorials. Like day one, you just got the program. Here's how to use it, And yeah, I mean, there's a few. There's one. It's like Reason Experts or something. But I'll be completely honest. What turns me off is the like the heavy accent and the not terribly well recorded voiceover. Like you can't understand him, and it's very quiet and tinny. And like seriously, he might have the best voice ever, but he's got a shit mic, and it's really unfortunate. Yeah, he's like, there's a thick accent. And you're like, what the hell? Like, I know you bought a Blue Yeti and you're proud of it, but pro tip, that sucks. And like, it's sad that that's the thing, that you have to say like, well, he knows a lot and he's really good at what he does, but I don't like the stuff because of like the production values. But hey, that is kind of the world we live in, And if you can do a professional job at it, then it's going to be a better product. Call it what it is. You're a content creator, but it's a product, right? So, anyways, from the beginning, here's the thing. I want to change that sound because, well, I'm not in love with it. I have my ambient cloud in the beginning here. I got a pretty good response from the last tune that I put out on YouTube. Also, I threw it on like the Facebook Reason users page and stuff. And yeah. Maybe this comes in like later. I don't know. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't know. We'll keep it there for now. All right, let's look at this thing here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, BRS, explain your setup. First of all, why do you need Phantom? If you don't need Phantom specifically for a condenser mic, don't turn it on. does add noise, potentially. Like, what's your interface? What you trying to plug in? What's going on? What's happening? How's it going, by the way? I was in the middle of a soapbox rant when you came in, so I apologize. What kind of mic you got? This I like. This is nice. Guess what we're going to do with this? This gets the Valhalla Supermassive treatment. Yes, that's right, kids. That's right. We're going to go with the Cygnus X1. Oh. Weird. I don't even know what kind of a mic that would be. Like, if it's a microphone that you can directly plug into your computer, then it's probably not a condenser mic, necessarily. Because those need power of some sort. This is a kind of a lovely sound right here. Want to do something really interesting with this tone here, that would be this. Just one note, one half step. Instant India. Yeah, I would say the one thing is, like, you may be going stereo to mono. That's going to potentially cause problems. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You can do hotkeys, though, if you're using OBS, for example. Are you doing this for streaming, or are you doing this for recording? Like, if you're doing it for streaming, like, OBS has hotkeys, and you can set up level controls on your mic and stuff, like with keyboard shortcuts, which is nifty. I don't do it because I've got everything hardware. I just have the mixer is the key. Like, I have a mixer with a USB output, and I have my Scarlett audio interface. So the mic goes to a Joe Meek compressor EQ preamp, which goes into my Roland VT3 voice changer, which is foot pedaled so I can control it. And then that goes into the mixer. And then the mixer is basically my OBS feed. Everything that comes out of the mixer is all of this stuff mixed together, obviously, because it's a fucking mixer. Yeah, and then the interface is going into the mixer as well, which is how I'm hearing it. Right? Record out of the mixer goes into the interface inputs. It's complicated-ish. Sort of. Actually, it's not that complicated. Unfortunately, it's the best solution to my issues at the price. I mean, it's gear. It's a decent amount of gear, but, like, you know, you could leave out the voice changer. You could sub out any kind of preamp. You could skip the preamp compressor altogether and go straight to the mixer for your microphone. I just happen to like throwing money at the problem and having a nice compressed sound. My vocal mic is a Rode Procaster. but you were talking about BRSs. Is it one of those like old school like pedestal mics where it's like you got a little thing and then the little stick that sticks up, like from back in the day when I bought my Sound Blaster 16? 666. Uh-oh, that's the devil's microphone. SF 666. I wonder if there will be Oh, I know. Okay, I know what this is. This is yeah. This is one of the many Yeah, man, when I first got my Sound Blaster 16 and it came with a bunch of demo um like modes or sounds, I mean, and one of them was like glass breaking, and I remember having it pretty loud and just like this shattering noise. And my mom was like, "What did you do?" And she freaked out. I'm like, "Nothing." Yeah. Okay, condenser microphone SF666. Man, I don't know. I don't. I mean, unless it's got a built-in battery that we don't know about. Phantom Power doesn't go through TRS; it only goes through XLR. And he's got an eighth-inch, probably an eighth-inch stereo output on that. So yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's get back to music for a while. We need hi-hats. Let's go fully synthesized hi-hats. This guy, we're going to 5 and 6. This guy, we're going to 5 and 6. Synthesized hi-hats. Synth hi-hat. There it is. I can't hear it. Do you know why? Because it isn't plugged into anything. Because I'm a noob. I've never used this program before. I don't know what I'm doing. Hats. Hats for bats. Keep bats warm. And then this one is going to be, this is also going to be hit number 3, but it's going to be the open version. It's just so easy to do this. And then they're exclusive. So let's see here. Okay, that's not at all what I was looking for. Yeah, except there's that problem of how is the signal outputted to the cable. If you're using an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter, but then you're plugging it into an interface, if that input is mono, you might not actually be getting the correct pin out. Okay, because you've got tip, ring, and sleeve. The tip, the middle, and the base of the adapter, and you don't know if the signal is going to the right two, or who knows. Especially when you're going stereo to mono. If that thing has actual balanced inputs, TRS balanced inputs, then again, same thing. I don't really know what the pinout is offhand. But if the input's mono, that's not a great thing. That might be what's going on. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, you can always just plug it into your microphone input in your computer. But then you have to select it as another recording input, and it's a giant pain in the ass. Because the way Windows routes audio is really dumb. Like, at this point in technology, in progress, we should be able to route audio internally wherever the fuck we want for anything. I mean, you should have like a virtual patch bay and just be like, click, this goes to here, and then this goes to. The other thing, of course, is you got to look at like the pickup pattern of that microphone. Like if it's a front address or a side address, like this is a front address, but if you have the actual diaphragm of the condenser going like this way, then it's a side address mic, and you would talk to it off to the side. But you can hear like this one's got really massive rejection off to the side. It's really, really quiet. You can hardly hear it when it's off to the side, which is what you want for a good voiceover kind of a thing. Yeah, but like in the studio, in real studios, they have patch bays, right? They have a giant bank of numbered quarter-inch connectors, right? And you just patch things in. And so you have a giant outboard rack of like effects. So you're like, okay, well, I want to patch in like that Lexicon reverb into here, and you just chunk, and like hook it up. At least that's where I kind of cut my teeth, Okay, where were we? We were doing this. And we're going to throw hi-hats in here. I think the second half here. Let's see. Or do we do it here? Let's do it here. Let's loop this. And... I have not gotten rid of the school bus yet, and I'm really disappointed that nobody's bit. I've gotten about a half dozen messages saying, "Is this still available?" And then that's it. That's all they say, "Is this available?" And then no response. And I really don't understand it. Maybe that's because people don't know what the hell synthesizers actually are. Yeah. Bobby could really use a bright yellow synthesizer. And it can't be black, can't be red, bright yellow. It fits his personality. It would be a perfect gift. Especially because it's USB and can be used as a MIDI controller. It is, by the way, a Titanic synth. It's huge. Moi? I deserve the finger? I feel so blessed. I haven't done anything in a long time where I deserve the finger. Maybe by not giving enough high end to these hi-hats, right? I want to do a thing. Where's my robotic bean? Or kilohertz, or whatever. Kilohertz, these guys. Transient shaper on hi-hats. I'm a fan. What kind of olives? Oh. I'm a fan of all olives, but I like black ones the best. Like Greek ones. Kalamatas and stuff. What are you talking about? What about olive oil? All olives should be smashed into oil. Okay. Where are we at here? I want to hear this from the beginning once again. This is the ambient cloud. Hey man, if you have a passport, you should just take a road trip down here. Just be like, hi honey, I gotta go. I'll be gone. I'll be back in 4 days. Then when I get back, I'm gonna have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Because that Moogly is a dirty, plague-ridden mother. I need to find a compatriot that'll go into the studio with me and just goof around and do weird things with synthesizers. Dude, and our post office is like completely screwed up. It's so stupid. Like, of all things. I'm gonna put a little bit of room reverb on those, just a little. I don't know, man. It's a buyer's market out there. Everybody's got stuff for sale, but okay. This stuff goes away. New chunk. I want a boingy sound. No, let's do something different. But wait, I need to find that sound because while I have it in my mind, while I have the idea, this is going to be for the 3 section. I'm going to go into 3 later. Okay, let's just call this, let's reset it first of all. Reset this patch. Boingy. Because it's going to sound boingy. Now, Bobby is up in Canada. He's our fair sister to the north. Good day, mate. I'm from Canada, eh? We're gonna wrestle some gators? I'm gonna just cut a quick track really quick here. Okay. Just a quick thing that's not going to be real, but I just want to loop this so I can program. First of all, this. What? Where's my unison mode? There's it. Oh, gorgeous. Hey, what's up, Techno Radio? That's what I'm talking about. But there's drift in this. Where is the drift? There must be drift. I think there's drift. There's like old version and new version of the rendering in this thing. And where is that? That is front? I thought it was on the back. Maybe I'm on drugs. Ooh, that code. There, early model revision. There's something with the drift in this where you can change that, I thought. There, drift. Hey, it's Jake from Signal's Music Studio. It's the famous Jake as featured in Forbes magazine. And then modulation wheel, filter, a bunch. Okay, that's kind of the boinginess. Actually, I'm going to crank up the drift. Okay. But now we're going to get rid of that track. Let's see. Now, let's keep it and let's just throw it over here. We were going to do a thing here. Here's what I've got so far for the benefit of our newcomers. It starts with a cloud of ambience. It's a cloud. I must insert more creativity vapors. Many thanks, sir. I was playing around with this half step. It vastly changes things. I love it. Vocal sample's a good idea. Let's fire up Splice. Anyways, that's what I've got so far. Let's see what we can hear. No. E flat minor. Yeah, dude, seriously. I totally am with you there. And I mean, like, I could try to pitch shift this stuff, but it's so...
Searching for some...
No. That's an E minor. It's not a G, idiot. You think slow it down? Or just you mean like the vocal sound? Yeah. You know what this needs is just like a quote. Some sort of like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Loops? Oh no, it's on all. Never mind. Spoken word? Is that a thing?
Syncopate.
Oh.
I'm mourning you. I'm mourning you. Can you help me?
Oh, God, why?
Let's keep this fire burning.
No, let's not. House on fire, house on fire. Put it out, put it out.
Hear thou Bowsla's song, till will be sung full soon, so that it be heard, the whole world bout, harmful to him who hath heard it, but fellest for him whom fain I would curse. May wits be
Kinda like
wildered,
this.
and wonders happen.
What is this?
May
Ritual
cliffs
chains?
please shatter.
Oh, interesting.
Heilig Rasir. Heilig Rasir. Heilar Osinjur. Heil sjóin fjör nýta fold. Mal man vit gefid.
Oh, there. That's the thing. That's the goods right there. And we're gonna glitch the shit out of it because we can. Recently added. This guy. And then you just open the folder. There it is. Look at that. It's there. I'm gonna keep it on that page because I might come back to that. And let's just throw that guy in there. Blurp. Blurp. Yep, I'm gonna glitch the crap out of those Vikings. They won't know what hit them.
Heilig Rasir. Heilar Osinjur. Heil sjóin fjör nýta fold. Mal man vit gefid. Okkur merum. Svæm og læknishetur. Með þeim lífum.
You have a sample for me?
Heilig Rasir. Heilar
This
Osinjur.
one's so good. Now let's hear if this thing accepts time stretching with any degree of competence, even a little bit.
Heilig Rasir. Heilar Osinjur.
Yeah, that sounds okay. Backwards, I was thinking of just doing something really, really simple here. And, well, first of all, let's do a thing. Let's undo that. In case there's any wave damage. What if we really crank the crap out of this? 2, 4, 6, 8. There's the end of the next 8.
Heilig Rasir. Heilar Osinjur.
Yeah, see, it's way too... No, not that. That. Okay, so let's do a thing. First of all, let's get in there and start chop, 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 chop. And start chopping this thing up. We'll take that one, and that one, and that one into just little clumps here. That guy. That guy. You... and you, little cutie. There you go. And now you're all chopping. Okay, what is this?
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming and that this is
Terrence.
the most powerful imprisoning factor
That's great.
in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams,
That's great.
psychedelic.
That's great. Is this free to use, or am I going to get flagged for this? It's too bad Terrence McKenna's voice is just not awesome. Wow, that is a... Jesus. All of that. Okay, let's mute this for now. Let's just mute it old school. Muted. Let's hear what we got.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor
Hey, Abrelian.
in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become, I think,
No, keep going. Don't stop there.
obsolete. if we could train ourselves simply to pay attention to our ordinary states of consciousness,
Okay, well, that's an obvious cutting point right there.
would become obsolete.
Okay, in the middle of that, and then these guys are going to get a little bit of a fade out, fade in thing to get rid of that breath.
Would become obsolete. If we could
A little bit less.
become obsolete. If we could train ourselves simply to pay attention to our ordinary states of consciousness as we live through our days and nights. Culture is a mass hallucination.
Ah, nice. You get the chop treatment right there. That's a good cut. This is all good.
And when you step outside
Hey,
the
what's up,
mass
Will? What's up,
hallucination,
souls?
you see it for what it is worth. Language
folks
is
in here. Good to
partially
see.
the key here. We cannot
Okay,
move into a
Okay, this, first of all, I need more space. So, end of song marker. Get the hell out of here. Second of all, this just, we're going to park it over there for now. Get back here. Well, what about my Norse prayer that I just purchased for 1 credit? Now I'm disillusioned because the Norse prayer is pretty nice. No, okay, we're going to do a thing. We're going to nuke this. That guy goes. Okay. Can we start this from the beginning?
I think that
Yeah.
we are caged by our cultural programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete. If we could train ourselves simply to pay attention
What if we time stretch him?
cultural programs and
Yeah.
factor in our lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember,
Okay, now let's do some sub-splitting in here. Let's get this down into some phrases.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming.
There. There's a good one. Gonna get it really close here. And then we'll just move this back. And then we'll do just a little bit of a fade out on each one, just to get rid of any potential pops and clicks from cutting the wave. And then next phrase, find the next phrase.
And that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor.
There. So again, get it close. Round out the end. And then put that guy kind of there. Leave a little bit of space between. Right?
Simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
If you got an F in my class in 8th grade, it's probably because you didn't do anything. Not my fault, but I don't blame you.
I think that
Okay, so this is that. We're gonna do a thing here. Let's get stutter edit going. This seems like a job for stutter edit, which is this monstrosity. Pin it, keep it open. But in the meantime, I want to add a track. Can I create track for Isotope Stutter Edit 1? Pow, there we are. And let's make it the same color as this other one. Let's make him Kelly green, right? Okay, and then let's put the other song marker someplace logical and see what happens.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming in our lives, that simply to remember.
Okay, so what we can do then is, let's see here. How could we do this? I want to spread this out, but not make it so obvious that you can't tell what he's saying. Do we... I'm thinking something different here. I'm thinking another audio track and then just duplicate this stuff as like the dry version. And then this becomes kind of like a delay almost, right? So it'll sort of answer what just happened as a freaked out, glitched out thing. Like that. Yeah, I could do vocals from an Indian hot chick. That's true. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. And that's basically to the end of the next 8 chunk, which is good. Okay. Locrian. Well, of course she has to be hot. Do you think you'd get on like Bollywood movies if you weren't? That's like literally the main prerogative or whatever, the main qualification, I'm guessing. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, seriously, don't. Anyways, here's a thing. Let's do a thing. Let's play with this and see what happens.
I think that and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor, and is the most powerful imprisoning.
Okay, that one's cool and all. Let's see here. What is some of these things with the things and the things? Cuts and jumps. Basic stutters. Sure, let's do that. What are they? Are they this? They're this, they're this, they're this. Okay, so...
I think that we are caged by our culture. I think we by our cultural programming.
Empty. These are all empty. Oh.
The most powerful imprisoning factor.
These are all empty as well. That one. Okay, that's it. In
our lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Oh, there's some.
If we could train ourselves to pay attention to our days and nights,
That's kind of what I'm thinking. But no, you're not recording. Why aren't you recording? You monster. Oh, I need a note track for this. New note lane. There we go. Let's just kind of like go from here.
I think that programming in most
Okay. So let's put this away for now. And then that gets mixed with the original, right? But both of these are going to get, so this is like the quote dry vocal. And then this is the glitch vocals. That. To start with. Let's see how that sounds.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. I think and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in our lives. That
subscribe to me on YouTube. That'd be a good start.
To remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
I thought I had a tip thing set up on Twitch. Okay, so then that just all sort of gets mixed.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. I think and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
I feel like that's kind of lovely. No, you know what? This is actually not a bad idea. The Rob Papin Quad. It's like a CZ5000 on drugs. I love it.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. I think
that was my first synth, man.
Programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Not at all the sound that I was looking for, though. I just like that sound. It's fun to play with sometimes. Let's, I don't know. Expanse to the rescue. Expanse, give me a wonderful pluck sound. That one's nice.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. I think by programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete. I think that we are caged.
Victory! I played a part without wrong notes in it. That may be a first. Like, literally ever.
I think we are caged by our cultural programming, I think programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in most in our lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete. I think that we
I want
are
to hear
caged
that stretch
by
right
our
there.
cultural programming. I think programming and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in most in our lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Yep.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. Cultural programming. And that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor.
Yeah, that's fine. I do that a lot too. Okay, now let's do a
in our
little.
lives, that if we could train ourselves
You
simply
know,
to remember our dreams,
I think a good start would be
psychedelics would become obsolete.
throw a frog compressor on these guys.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. Cultural programming. And that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in most
I like that.
in our
Most.
lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Okay, high pass filter on all of these guys. EQ, E mode, and we'll peak the
I
mids.
think that we are caged by our cultural programming.
Like that.
Cultural programming. And that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in most in our lives, that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Okay. Now let's hear this from the beginning. Let's see what we got so far. That was a good knuckle crack. I feel like it could go just a little bit quicker maybe, but I don't know. I've toyed with it. I had it at 96 for a while and I felt a little rushed. Just a hair. something new right here. Let's go for a Moogly staple. Square wave. Mono. With a really, really slow attack. Or fast attack. Square plick, because it's going to be a plick. Okay, we're going to do this manual, like, what is this garbage?
Factor in our lives that if we could factor in our lives that if
We'll do those every other. Like that, and then we'll just do a blurf. There. Loop that. Solo it. Print it. Kick it. New. Wow, you're really, really quiet. Why you gotta be so quiet, dude? Oh, that's right. You're a square wave and you're almost completely filtered. Oh, that's why. Dude, where's the chorus? We need the tal chorus. Maybe a little bit less. A little bit different rhythm.
Factor in our lives that if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
No, I didn't hear the ending note at all. It won't matter if I lengthen that note. It won't matter. Yeah, because it's totally decayed down to nothingness there. Okay, let's get that guy out of here. Let's get that guy out of here too. Pardon me. Bathroom break.
I think that we are caged by our cultural programming. And that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor.
Much better.
Most in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Okay, now here's the point where I kind of want stuff to sort of break down a little bit. And I'm not totally sure how to do that. Okay, let me think here. Okay, so this is 2.5 minutes in. All right. That seems about right. Let's not bring that guy back in.
To remember our dreams.
Okay. So right here, we're basically going to do a thing. We're going to change this to 3/4 time for a while. Maybe the rest of the tune. Okay, give me a nice division here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna do something with that though. Okay.
That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, psychedelics would become obsolete.
Needs a little bit more high end. Okay, but now what? Yep, adding in them harms, man. Except I'm using an F major chord, so I've just broken the scale. this is the last thing I'm going to do for tonight. That's for sure. What should we put this in, though? I don't know. There's a lot of different synths out there, you know. Man, I got me a lot of synths. How about your Europa? Europa. False. That's actually really lovely, but nah, you know what? Let's just go ultra basic here. Let's just grab the Juno. And then I'm going to basically just duplicate this track. Where did you put the Juno? You put it there. Okay. Because you're red, and we don't want you red. We would like you turquoise. And you're going to hang with your other pad friends. And then we're going to solo you and program. Okay, one thing I want to do, though, is quantize that to the bar. Okay, I'm going to listen to it once more from the beginning, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to continue this one. Don't know when. Maybe tomorrow night. Depends if I got a bunch of grading to do, so if I get my work done, I'll probably stream tomorrow. Thor for iPad back in the day. Hook a MIDI controller up to that.
I think that we are caged. By
I don't think I've gotten USync to work at all with it.
cultural and that this is the most powerful imprisoning factor in most in our lives. That if we could train ourselves simply to remember our dreams, science
But
can
what sound is it sensing? That is the question. Like, where is it coming from? Thanks, man. Take it easy. Yeah, my lights just turn off when I use audio, like trying to stream or have it react to the sound. Never works for me for this kind of stuff, which is really unfortunate because that would be a very cool feature. So, yep, yeah, I'm gonna hit the road as well. Yeah, I've got three lights in here. One of them's in the lamp behind me, and two of them are those like oblong, like floor lamp things that are under the desk. So, yeah. Yeah, I probably should. That's not a bad idea. At least look into it. Like, maybe just right now. So, anyways, hey, take it easy, everybody. Have a good night. Might see you tomorrow. If not, probably, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So,